Greetings and welcome back to CK3. We are ready for another episode of our adventure in Iceland. This is the 6th episode of our new saga here on CK3. Royal Court, even though we are still not fully enjoying the content of the expansion, but that time will come hopefully. And yes, there are a number of actions that I left behind, to be honest, and I have to take care of in this episode, at the beginning of this episode. First of all, I forgot to convert to the Asatru faith. No, what's going on here? Not, I clicked the wrong button. This one. This county that was Catholic, and this will take 13 years. It's an eternity. Another thing I would like to do, actually, I was thinking at the end of last episode, because we are currently above the domain limit, I could try to remove the penalty here, or at least reduce the penalty, by giving one county to my gay brother, because in any case he will not be able to have a kid, very soon at least. He's married with an old woman, and and he's gay anyway, so I hope he will not remarry immediately after the death of the current partner, because she's now 66. That could be a problem if then he marries and somehow manages to get a child, even being gay. But assuming that this will not happen, I could safely give him at least another county to reduce the penalty, and then when he will die, we will inherit both counties that are given to him. So I think I could give him his Faroe Island. I hope I do not regret this decision. We will see. Your brother, Marshal and Vassal. So he gains 40 of opinion for 50 years and remains my vassal, and the penalty is reduced. It should be safe. Let's hope that this remains the case. Very good. And also here, of course, I am the next one in line of succession, and we reduce in this way also the penalty. Another thing that I left behind, and honestly this one since quite some time, because I wanted to find a better time to forge another alliance, but I didn't marry yet the quick sister I still have. I married one sister who moreover is managing to make some career, because in the end her husband inherited this county of Durham, and they already have a daughter, and then we will see what it will happen, because there are chances that maybe at some point this county might be under the control not of my ruler directly, but at least of my family, so that could increase a little bit our renown. But I have to still marry the other sister, because these were two twin sisters and I married only one. And what happened to this one? Let's marry her to someone. Let's try to form an alliance. Interesting. No one is available. Okay. Then let's try to gain prestige. Okay, I think she left my territory and she is currently... Where is she? Over there. Okay. How do I take control again of this lady? Because it will be convenient. She's quick. We can invite to court. Okay, let's invite to court. She will accept, and then once she comes back to my court, I will try somehow to arrange a marriage. So this can be postponed for the moment, but it's something I will still like to do. Then I was thinking that it will be good to start expanding our territories further, because the goal with this ruler, who has already reached the age of 35, it will be to actually reach the kingdom of Norway, to have enough counties to be able to then declare this kingdom. And I was thinking that probably we could start from this duchy, 235, 656, should be doable. We could declare 3 rapid wars. I was even thinking if first we should raid them to capture some... Nah, it's a waste of time. We can actually go and directly and siege those territories, and in any case we will still bring some hostages, hopefully. So let's move the rally point over there. Actually, I can even move it here because it's closer. Very good. And then we can start from here. Let's declare war for the county. Cost 25 of piety, but we are ready to go. And we can go straight. In the meantime, my sister joined my court, so now I can find a spouse for her. Very good. Let's try again. Alliance. Alliance power. Matrilinear, ideally. So, because she's quick, so I would like that it remains all within the family. So this will be a small help in terms of military support, but this is also a territory that we might want to conquer at some point. Okay, for the moment, let's say it's fine. I think I might go with him. He's kind of old because he's 50 years old. Maybe I should find a better candidate. What about this one? Okay, this is in the Swedish territory, so it does not even conflict so with my further expansion, at least not in the immediate expansion. They still have 800 levies, and the guy is only 19. She's 33. And he's lastful, so they might be able to have kids. Let's make this marriage. Chance of children medium, and with the fact that my sister is quick, they might have a number of quick members of our dynasty, which will not be bad. It's matrilinear, we get also 800 men, additional 800 men with this alliance, so let's do it. Very good. Another problem solved. And now let's try to conquer these 3 counties very rapidly. Here I made a mistake, by the way, because I think they are now unified. Okay, they are attacking me together. Inheritance, your inheritance. What? Ah, my brother died. My brother died in battle, and because of that, I have, as I said, inherited all territories. So the succession is now complete, but now I'm heavily above the domain limit, and I'm going to declare war for other counties, so we will even be more above the domain limit, but we will manage somehow, hopefully. So first let's complete this war and then let's take a look, but I will need, of course, a new marshal. Okay, let's move the chancellor here, and then my brother-in-law here. Okay, let's move my ruler, my wife, as with support in chivalry, because this is an additional boost that could help us. Do we have here with this army a commander? Yes, we have it. I'm sorry for the death of my brother, after all, and I know I always wanted in the end him to die, but I'm still sorry, because he was a good guy and he was a good champion. No, it's not this one. Where he is? Yeah, it's here. Ah, okay, he has lost some prowess, yes. He was actually doing well. Ah, and he even remarried. Interesting. So I'm lucky that that he died, because he even remarried. But yes, basically he died under mysterious circumstances, so somebody has killed him. Interesting. And here we're getting destroyed, it seems. We are getting destroyed, unfortunately. So we have to go back to our territory. And then I will say, let's call our ally. He will accept. And I'm really losing everyone in my council. I really have no one left, basically. because I've lost also champion. This was a mistake from my side. Actually, let's invite champions. This was a terrible mistake from my side, to be honest. Terrible, terrible, terrible mistake from my side. I forgot to focus on my court. At the end of the last episode I was saying I would have done, and I didn't. So let's try to fix this quickly. And maybe for some time we can focus on collecting taxes, because we are a little bit struggling here. In the meantime, my allies are joining in, so this is good. Let's go here and let's try to subjugate this dude. For a single county we are having all these troubles. This was really not desired. Champion has arrived, another one. Let's go, recruit to court. Doesn't matter how much they cost, we have the gold. It's an emergency situation. Now we have 6 of 9. They're destroying us again, but we have now our allies and we should be able to win this war. Let's try with this. I got myself injured. I have to be careful because I still don't have a son. But at least now we have a slight advantage in this war and we can start the siege of this city. And in all of this, my daughter, one of the 2 daughters, because I have 2 twins, got the trait charming, which give a boost in diplomacy and intrigue, and also learn language, scheme power increase. Groom to rule, very nice. That's true, because I have some diplomatic perks unlocked with this ruler, and so I had an additional bonus. Very good. They're attacking us again, but we should be able, with the support of our allies, to destroy them. Another champion has arrived. Recruit to court, 22. Fine with that. And we won the war, actually. So, luckily I forged that alliance before going to war. Because this allowed us to quickly change the course of this war. All these people made alliances. Before they were having 0 alliances. They all made alliances now that we joined the other side of the sea. And we finally reached our first county on the Norwegian coast. So, okay. I can create the Northern Isles title, and I might do it, because then what I could do... No, I cannot do it yet, because I'm not a king. So I will have to keep the duchy title and nominate 2 vassals here. On the other hand, I was thinking maybe I could do it. I could get a vassal with high stewardship and another one with the high diplomacy, and then I can place them both here. That's an idea. Grant 2. Or I could use this, but it's a risk. Maybe not for the moment, we can stay as we are. Or we can maybe go through here. All inside. Then not ruler. Adult, male. Independently from that. Norse. Cannot grant. Can invite him to court. He will accept. Okay, this is interesting. And also I could okay, this I cannot invite to court. This is old. Ah, this is a genius now. It's intelligent. Invite to court, he will not accept. It will be nice to have a filter here, invite to court. Let's do the opposite. I think it depends on the opinion of you. This is the marshal. Yeah, doesn't work. But first let's invite that one. Call to war. Aye, my alliance is declaring war on Northumbria. We could help. Let's accept. But it's not exactly what I wanted to do, to be involved in all these wars. On the other hand, we could really manage. Let's do the following. Let's raise our armies here and let's try to help our allies, because in the end my sister is also involved. Raise all armies. And then we send them there. Okay, this guy came to the court. I invited him for the stewardship because I want to give him some land, grand titles. I could start from this one. Grand title, yes, he become my vassal, and I will give him also a place in the council. Very good. If I could do the same with another chancellor, that will be good as well. I always forget to check my guest. This will cost only 3, but she has very poor stats and she's pregnant. I don't know who is this woman. This has some intrigue. How much does it cost? 35. No thanks. Prisoner. Who is this? 24 of prowess. Recruit immediately. And then champions. We can do something else here. Yes. Very good. Let's go to help in this war. So I think there will be the need. But we are very slow. Okay. Finally we are reaching their land. And we should be able to defeat them all. Bam. One is here. Let's go to this. Another councillor died. The problem is that I have all the people in my council. They are also my champions. And finally we have a son. This is a good news. This is good news, and we will call him Ivar. Okay, plus 35. Very good. What we could do then, we could start sieging their capital. 8 months left. We have a dangerous faction with this peasant, but it's okay, we should be able to deal with it. And we need a new spy master. We have this champion, let's use him. They're attacking us again, but they will get smashed. We go to plus 50%. And here there is also a daughter, Gurli. Okay, but my dear love, you are popping too many kids. But wait, but Ivar, where was? I think it was not my son. I thought it was my son. Instead, it's not my son. He's the son of Freya. Ah, okay. So I cannot divorce yet because she's giving me, my wife is only giving me daughters. We have already reached the age of 37. This woman has to start rushing for giving birth to a son. We could maybe have a sway on her. Saga, Inga, and Gurle. The reason why I'm making a sway is because I want her to be completely in love with me. Okay, we won the war. And we can disband our armies. So yes, basically I want to make this way on my wife because I want to increase our relationship so that then maybe they have more sex. And if they get more sex, then it could be good. Because then maybe she finally gave birth to a son. So here to the implacable Jarl Orval is Iceland. I think Cecilia's stake will serve you well as a concubine. So who is offering here? A neighboring ruler. And what about this Cecilia? She's strong, skilled tactician. I mean, might be good. Might be good, but I'm afraid that then maybe they try to kill us. Also, I prefer the Amazonian trade of my wife. Let's do the following. Let's decline. Let's take a look at the faction. It's still under control, but they will send an ultimatum in 2 months, so we have to be prepared for war. Let's just farm soldiers for the next 2 months, and then let's also start bringing people to our court. Recruit. This is an old man. But recruit. This is a young boy, but Catholic Anglo-Saxon. Will they pay? No, they will not pay. So let's go with demand conversion and recruit. Very well. Now we can have more martial here. Bam. Bam. And we have 10 martial. Out of 10, 140 of champion effectiveness. I'm sorry that I had to waste that prestige to invite the champion to the court, but yeah, that was the fastest way to refuel our armies. And now let's wait for the peasant rabble. I mean, I could also move. No, I cannot move. It makes no sense. I could move the marshal to control the area, but honestly I prefer to deal with this rabble. So what we will do, we will start preparing for that. Let's move the capital here, the rally point here. raise all armies. And let's get ready for that. So that as soon as they will form, we will go directly to the capital, to the county capital, and destroy them. Standing still, 1400. Ransom. They want me to pay for this guy, very old, who is my courtier, and this heal. Declined. Sorry man, but not my problem. And here is the ultimatum from the peasants. And of course I will not accept their condition, so rally the troops. Bam, let's go straight. You are going to be punished very easily. Bam, victory. Plus 100% enforced demand. So be it. And the faction is gone. Very good. And now I have this prisoner who is a Catholic Norse, 22 martial, brave, ambitious, just, skilled tactician, reckless peasant leader. He does not have money, and he does not have the trait zealous. So we might actually demand conversion and recruit. He hates me, but then he will fight for me. That's the worst punishment it could happen for him. Bam! Go to die for my duchy. Imbecile. Next time you learn that you should not go against your liege. By the way, I see that this king is struggling. I might get this. I'm interested in having this island here, but maybe instead what we should do is to keep farming our levies and then go again on a war. On the other hand, these have expanded their alliances, so now the best candidate will probably be this. We could do it. We could declare a quick war here. But first, let's move the rally point. Actually, no, we can move it directly there. And we can already raise all armies. Then once we are ready, we declare war. Oh no, I cannot because the armies are already raised. So first I have to disband, then declare war, county. She also has the Island of Man. Okay, now I see. But we want instead this one. Declare war. Raise all armies. The peasant leader is going also to lead my army. We can go straight here, because we have to expand our territories in the Norwegian coast. This way on my wife was successful in the meantime. They're attacking my island. Very well. I know what I will have to do. As soon as this siege ends in 3 months. Very well. plus 48. They've almost completed also this siege here. But we are going to attack them. Yes. And we destroy them, and then we can free also our territory. In 3 months it will be done. Plus 87. Now my wife has a very good relationship with me. Actually, I could even okay, cannot easily. I should first interrupt this and then I can start the seduce. Very good. Give me a son. Beautiful, strong wife. Perfect. We completed the siege of our territory, so we gain control of this territory again. We can enforce demand, and bam! Now we have another county on the Norwegian coast. Iceland is expanding rapidly. Maybe too rapidly, because now we have 7 domains out of 3, and I think I should move probably the support of my wife on managed domain. She does not help significantly, but it's still okay. Then what we can do, because we also have a lot of gold, we could actually 7 months left. Okay, let's start to increase the other territories we have. We can build this here. We can build this here. No, I cannot because I don't have enough prestige. Okay, but at least we are building something. And guys, I will say that probably for today this is it. Just let me check one thing. So now we have 2 duchies. I could get 2 vassals here actually, to be honest. And decrease the number of domains that are directly under my control. Let's think about this. Who is this? Could give 1 county to this peasant leader. Does it make sense? Not really. Because I was thinking that then in this way we will have a vassal who will definitely sit at the council. It's dangerous because I will make my powerful vassal somebody who really hates me. Let's check another candidate. Steward, your brother-in-law, chancellor and champion. No, fortunately there are not better options. I will need to basically bring new people, but I don't think I have. Just 1 second guys, let me check one thing before I hand the episode for today. Court. Adult. Female. Unmarried. Only this old lady. He has 13 of diplomacy. Let's do the following. Let's bring this guy to our court via marriage. He accepts. And then we grant titles to him. And we could give, for example, this song. Let me check one thing first. So this one. I prefer to give this one because it's kind of weaker. So let's do the following. Here's my courtier. Yes, only 0 stewardship though, but at least. At least we can make a vassal sit at the council with 14. So he will be happy as a vassal. We reduce a little bit the penalty. I could do something similar also here, but for the moment I want to keep one territory in Norway. It's just to reduce a little bit the personal commitment, let's say, to all these territories. So 2 little vassals are okay. But we have to keep expanding because for Norway we need a total of 16 counties and we are basically halfway. We are halfway there because, yeah, we will need to expand. I mean, this one I don't think it's really doable because it's too big, so we cannot easily grab this island. We will have to find some good candidates here. And probably I have to keep farming gold, because if I will keep farming gold I could create duchy titles and then yes, I can give away the lands without really bothering. Okay, but I think it's clear more or less what I would like to do. Sorry guys, sometimes I seem a little bit lost when I'm describing what it happens, but I have to think what I'm going to do and how I'm going to organize the strategy for the upcoming episode. So for the moment, honestly, I'm satisfied with how things are going, but we definitely have to speed up the conquest of the remaining counties in Norway in order to be able to claim for the throne of Norway, which we will still call Iceland. But let's see, we will need to have this so that then we can become king, because in all of this Jarl Horvar has reached already the age of 39. He's still doing fine, but we don't know how long he will live. Maybe at some point I will have to even move from the... Actually, this is something I can already do. Either to move... I also have a trait here that I didn't unlock. Naval speed, I think for a Norse is fundamental. So what I could do, I could either focus on stewardship for the upcoming years or start already farming learning in order to maybe increase my health. I don't know, maybe it's too early to think about the learning. We could instead think of stewardship, that is probably the best. And I will have to see what gives me already a +1. I don't know if there is something very easy to get that could give me a +1 domain. Domain limit +2, but that requires ages to be unlocked. Let's do the following. Let's move already to domain focus, as we start having many domains to take care of. And yeah, I will see how we can expand further our territories on the Norwegian coast in the next episode.